YouTube, Prop Brownie here, bringing you another video, another lesson for you guys to learn. We're going to be going over how to make beats and for the new modern West Coast scene and the style like OGZ, Phoenix Flexin, Bravo the Bag Chaser, and like Shoreline Mafia, all that type of stuff. But first things first, I'm going to be using a 102 BPM. Faster stuff, it's going to be on like 100 to 110 BPM. 110's honestly pretty high. You might not even want to go to 110. Like the more like ratchet kind of stuff, the more like stuff we're gonna be making today, we're gonna be using a 102 BPM. And you want to use a scale with a lot of black keys, a lot of sharps and flats, or just, you know, black keys. The more of these hashtags you see in your scale, the better, right? Okay, so today we're gonna be using D sharp minor melodic. Then a good way to start out your melody is just starting off with piano. In my last video, which if you haven't seen it, I'll put it right there. I just like to use Flex for their piano, and I use the Steinway D from the Essential Piano Bank. If you don't have that, you can go right here into the free section and download it right here. It'll be like Essential Piano, download it completely free. This is a great starter if you don't know how to make West Coast melodies or have like no experience in making them. This is an amazing starter, right? It's a cheat code, works every time. A starting note, which is in this case is gonna be C, and then you go out to make it this long, and then you go 1 2 3 4 5 6 semitones down, and then a half step down to create a lot of tension. Alright, you can literally just do something simple like this. Right, very simple, but it works. It's catchy. You're already like, ooh, you know, it's West Coast. Like, shit. We're not gonna be doing something that easy today. I'm sorry. What do we got so far? If you have an idea, just hum it out and then make it. Like, do it right here. I'll walk you through what I do. Do 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 do. Right? It's just literally just like. Also, you can turn the velocity like really high up to get a more like punchy feeling. Or at least this VST Flex, it actually changes the way that the sample is being played. It's like a whole different sample for different velocity. And you might want to change the rhythm. And all I'm doing here is just like putting whatever's in my head on, like just straight down, and then like nothing's set in stone. Like I can change this later. You can change this later. You can change everything, whenever you want. That's the cool thing about music. There's no rules. Nah, this sounds good. I'll probably like mess up velocity later, but yeah, for now this is cool. We're gonna be adding another instrument. I'm hearing like some sort of like string. Expand 2 has a lot of good strings. We're gonna be using the big hard strings preset. The thing I like to do is to copy the notes and then just move them over and turn them all into ghost notes by putting the velocities down, just so I can see the notes from the other melody and still have the scale up at the same time without having to take out the scales melody. So find the chords, which is gonna be, you have D sharp, F sharp, and A sharp. So that's gonna be A sharp. Alright, and then you just gotta write, like, I literally just made that on the spot. Probably turn the attack up on this. The way what attack does is just changes how long it takes for the sound to reach its full volume. So if I turn it up, it's gonna be like, it's gonna take super long. But if I turn it down, it's gonna be like super quick. I'm probably gonna add a bell. I'm gonna turn like wavetable bell and expand 2. It sounds good. Okay, and then now I'm just gonna add something to stay in the back, like a pad, just to fill up space in the mix. I like that sounds. So have that. Okay, I actually just decided to take out the part that went like this out of the piano and dragged it into a different melody, and then I changed it to a lead, and it sounded like this. Doo doo doo. And it sounded cool, and I was like, I didn't even mean to change it to a lead. I did it on accident. I was like, it sounds kind of cool. Also, West Coast beats also have a sine lead in them. Like most of them have like a high pitched sine lead. Like all the GTA like music, like when you think of like GTA San Andreas, it's all like sine leads and stuff. Like that's what we have for the melody. And I think I'm not gonna do much to it for now. I'm gonna add more to it later, but not just so I make sure I don't overcomplicate anything. I'm just gonna start adding drums to it for you guys. I love making West Coast drums. Just the clap pattern. Let me show you guys what it is. It's on the 2 and the 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or the 2 and the 4. Right. So to do that, what I just did, you can hold Control, select the top bar, Control C B, and then boom, it copies it over. For West Coast, you can use 2-step, but I love to spice it down. This kick sounds good. Turn the velocity up on your kicks all the way for sure on the West Coast. I love to add like little like flares like this with a hat roll. And since it's like we're not in double time with the drums, you can go crazy with the rolls. So you can do some shit like this. I used a reverse open hat combined with an open hat, so it was like, you know, like it like goes boom, brings it back out, and then brings it back in with the clap. It's so sick. I'll play it just with the clap and the open hats. Alright, so it's already creating that like bounce. Also, you can pan your hi-hat rolls to go, so it goes like from one ear to the other, right? I'm gonna make this go from, I think, the left to the right ear. If you have headphones on, you'll be able to hear it. If you don't have headphones on, you won't be able to hear it. So that's that. That's what I have for the 808s. And it's just playing by themselves. Alright, and now we need to mix that with our kick, right? Because that's clipping. That's clipping really, really hard. You can either reverse the polarity of your kick or your 808. Try to get the transients to fit together like kind of like a puzzle piece, and that's just not working here. So what we're gonna do is this technique called side chaining. So you take your kick signal, right? I have my kick routed to 11, mixer track 11, and then I'm gonna take the kick and route it to this track, side chain to this track. Going to open a fruity limiter, go into the compression section right here, right click on the side chain and click insert 11 where my kick signal is coming from, and now the kick signal is going to be coming into this fruity limiter. So how this works is pretty much when the kick plays, we need to duck the 808 so that way that the kick can hit really hard and not be messed up by the low frequencies of the bass on the 808. And then as soon as the kick's done playing, the bass will go back up, so it'll be super punchy, and then the bass will be super full, right? And just literally do it by ear. That's how I do it. There's no simple way. It's like whatever sounds best. So these are the settings right here that I ended up with using for the sidechain limiter, and you can just copy these settings if you want. As long as your kick is hitting at here, let me check, because it all depends on what decibel level your kick is hitting at. Kick is hitting at around like negative 4.5 decibels, then you can use this and it should work just good. and I have a threshold of negative 11.6, a knee of 44%, and the ratio is 3 to 1. No attack, never put attack on a side chain, especially, well, not especially, only for this actually. This is the only time that you shouldn't put any attack on your side chain. Don't put any attack on your side chain for this because you need it to immediately duck the 808, okay? And honestly, I think I'm just gonna do some leveling and do some mixing and arrange the beat and let you guys hear what he got. And yeah, that's gonna be about it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Have a dope ass day.